Hi. So there's a lot more of you now that Charlie put me on a playlist, so I thought now was a good time as ever to sort of give you an introduction to who I am and what I've been doing on my channel recently. My name's Anthony D'Angelo, I'm 19 years old, and I just moved back to LA from Chicago, where I studied for a year. I moved back home because, like, out in Chicago, the whole new media thing isn't really there. Like, out here, I've been working with Soul Pancake and Funny or Die on these, like, production jobs. And I've been spending time at the YouTube space, which is a really cool place to be. And none of that is really present out in Chicago, so love the place, I think it's super cool. Doesn't make a lot of sense professionally for me. But, like, outside all this professional stuff, right, really what I want to be doing is studying and teaching new media studies. And I want to talk a little bit about what that means and why. I've been on YouTube for about 7 years, and in that time I've made some of the most important friendships in my life. The website's very near and dear to me. It's kind of important to me. And I think there's so much opportunity here, like a lot more than people realize, and in different ways, I think. So here, right, we have this whole media space, and it's kind of cliche, but it's like the Wild West, culturally speaking. It's untamed, it's untouched. There are no rules here, and I think I mean there are no rulers, not in the way that there are for TV and film, at least. Traditional media companies are almost wholly run by old white dudes, and the media that they control often falls into these problematic tropes of, like, racism and sexism, and it sucks. But here, we have no gatekeepers. We have no gates. There are no fences at all. It's just open land. The topography of the new media space is unmapped. And academia has done a couple things to sort of, like, pave some like dirt roads, right? We've developed a couple, like, models of understanding for how the internet works and affects people, but really there aren't much more than dirt roads. I think that we're in the baby stages of research. And as someone who's trying to study new media, the fact that academia hasn't, made great, progress there is frustrating. It really presents a lot of challenges, but it also presents huge opportunities. We have the opportunity, the responsibility, I think, to be the ones who pave the roads. We're the ones who can set the precedent for a positive, responsible, open media space. I want to ask all of you, if YouTube is this sort of bare land, and our communities are cities that we want to build there, how are we going to build those cities? Are we going to build them like they used to? Are we going to create cultures of misogyny, racism? Or are we going to educate people? Are we going to be respectful? What actions are you taking to make sure that the cities we're building are safe and responsible? My thinking is that in order to build these cities right, we need to have the right tools. And those tools, I think, are what we call new media literacy. The more informed and critical we can be of our media, the better producers and consumers we will be of it. Simple as that. That's why I want to spread new media literacy, because I've been living in these communities for years, and I want to make sure that they are as good, if not better, as they've always been for me. It's getting dark now, so I need to stop, but I invite you all to, educate yourselves. Look for resources. I'll post a ton of stuff in the description for you, but really, these communities are, what brings us together, and I think that we have a responsibility to, do them right. So yeah, have a good one, everybody. I will see you next week. Bye.
By the way, I totally forgot to mention, I'm hosting a panel at VidCon, and if you're going to be there on Friday, June 27th at 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. At 202 AB, then that's where I'm going to be. And we're going to deal with a lot of the same ideas I just talked about. How do we make our communities more responsible? Especially as young people growing up using the platform, there's a lot of concerns there about safety and everything, so it's going to be a great panel, and I totally recommend that you guys come and see us. Okay, but actually, goodbye for real this time.